Hey, and welcome to another day by the campfire. Today, we will do the 4 lessons on Busu. Now, I am gonna still keep doing the 1 hiragana and 1 katakana practice, just out of consistency's sake, and also to keep my Duolingo streak. I'm gonna keep my Duolingo streak. I've been following the Duolingo drama for a little bit online, and the more the Duolingo CEO talks, the worse he's making it for himself.
Yup.
So it's like, part of me doesn't even want to keep doing Duolingo, just because the CEO, but I feel like improving my own consistency and holding myself liable and accountable for my streak is probably more important than my feelings towards the CEO. And in life, you just have to make calls like that sometimes. You need to know what's healthy for you and what's good for you. And staying consistent is definitely something that I need to make sure I do. I don't know what this is. It's not key, is it? Is it key? But then I don't know. Key... Yeah? Oh, yeah, Kimyaku. I remember now. Kimyaku. Hi, Kimyaku. But yeah. Yo. The people who are allowed to boycott are the ones who already have their lives in order. Yo.
Yup.
Because they have the resources and environment to go without bettering themselves or
Yup.
using what they need to use. Yo, because not everyone's in a fortunate situation to just
Yup.
yeah,
Boo.
to just boycott things or drop things whenever they want. Ponyo. Ponyo.
Ponyo.
I'm treating my consistency problem as a survival skill. Yeah.
Nu.
New. It builds character. And sometimes if you focus so much on other people and letting that affect you, yeah. It'll really make you blind to yourself. Focusing on yourself is always more important than worrying about other people. Kipu. Niki. Hey. If you spend too much time worrying about other people, you at least stunt your own growth. Miyage. Miyage. And some people are okay with that because they're complacent with where they are. Miyake. So they pick at other people. Yeah. Miyake. Chake. But that's kind of a fine line because sometimes you pick at people to help them improve on themselves too. Yaku. I say that because I used to be a manager in the food industry for a very long time. And sometimes you just have to pick at people. not necessarily because you stop focusing on yourself, but because you need them to focus on themselves. Mana. But sometimes even that's a lost cause.
マナー
Keki. Kiki. Keki.
ケーキラーメン
Ramen. Skate.
スケート
グループ。
グループ
クレープ。
クレープ
スカート。
スカート
ステーキ。
ステーキ
スケート。
パートナー
パートナー。パートナー。ヘラーチ。ヘラーチ。
ガレージ
Select the correct characters for Kuto. 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 I just realized I had the wrong sticky note on. Oopsies. That was from when I was playing Osu. This is the correct sticky. Dumb. My brain. My brain is not at 100% capacity. Shin. Shinzu. Overall, I think Shinzu. Shinzu. Oh, this is gonna be a long session, huh? I really don't want to get any wrong. I want to make sure I'm getting everything right. The thing is, I'm getting it right, but I feel like I don't know it. Because that's how I got through school, too. I didn't learn the material. I memorized the material. And that's why I hated public school. I love learning, but I hated school. Because it reinforces the idea of just memorize the material, not learn the material. Sumuzu. Basic. Sumuzu. I absolutely love learning. But school is not for me. Sumuzu. Ruse. Resuto. Sutoro. Takushi. Takushi. Harmony. Balcony. Johnny. Sunika. We'll be dropping out of the Emerald League soon. This week too. Start lesson.
さようなら。
さよなら。田中さん、ありがとうございます。さよなら。There are characters I don't know here.
田中さん、ありがとうございます。さようなら。さようなら。
We can say sayonara when we are moving to a different country and won't see our friends for a long time. True.
ありがとう。じゃあまた。
また。
失礼します。
We use shitsure shimasu to say bye in formal contexts or to someone who is older or higher in status than us. Its literal meaning is I am doing a rude thing, and it can also be used to say sorry. Mukai sensei sayonara. Shitsure shimasu. Shitsure shimasu.
じゃあまた。
Ja mata. In Japan, we can say ja mata to our teachers. False. Ja mata. Casual. Sayonara. Before a long separation. Shitsure shimasu.
さようなら。
You are going away. Which word do we use to say goodbye when we are leaving the workplace in the evening? Shitsure shimasu.
ユミ、ありがとう。じゃあまた。
じゃあまた。
It's like 3 ways you can say goodbye. Ja mata. Sayonara. Shitsure shimasu.
おはようございます。私は田中です。どうぞよろしく。
どうぞよろしく。
失礼します。
どうぞよろしく。9-day streak. Hooray!
私。
Watashi.
私はケンです。
Watashi. We know that I in Japanese is watashi. In formal contexts, men and women both use watashi when referring to themselves. In informal contexts, it is usually only women who use watashi. Oh, so watashi is feminine. Watashi is used by both men and women in formal contexts, but men tend to use other words in informal contexts. True. But why? Boku? Let's learn other words for I in an informal context. The most popular ones are boku and ore. They are mostly used by men. Boku conveys that the speaker is a soft masculine personality, while ore conveys a strong masculine personality. One person can switch between watashi, boku, and ore depending on the context. Watashi wa Akira desu. Boku wa Akira desu. Ore wa Akira desu.
僕。
おはようございます。はじめまして。僕は警作です。どうぞよろしく。
こんにちは。僕は一郎です。どうぞよろしく。
僕は一郎です。New friends. 俺はアキラです。
俺はアキラです。
俺はケンです。
Strongly masculine. 俺 In a pub. It's like 3 words that mean I. 俺 Watashi. Boku. When talking to our friends or someone younger than us, instead of using san, we can add kun, the male names, and chan, the female names. Akira-chan, ja mata. Yuri-chan, ja mata.
よしくん、ありがとう。
いえ、
いえ。
じゃあまた。
じゃあまた。Nice. Hiragana, na, ni, nu, ne, no. Ikuzo. Can you recognize all of these? A, I, U, E, おかきくけこさしすせそなちすてと. Let's first revise them and then move on to the next 5. Ganbatte. Yes, chi. Okay. Match the hiragana with the romaji. Pa, chi, pe. Already organized. The next 5 hiragana letters are my favorite. Let's learn them. Na, ni, nu, ne, no. So beautiful. Try to practice writing them as we go along.
Na, na,
Na.
ni,
Ni. I forget not a lot. Oh. Ni. Ha.
ni,
Ni.
ぬ
Nu. Nu. Na. Ni.
ね
Ne.
no,
No. Nu. No. Ne.
na, ni, nu, ne, no,
Na. Ni.
猫
Neko.
ウニ
Uni. Uni is delicious. I love uni. Select the hiragana letters for neko and inu. Neko. Inu.
魚
Sakana.
Tanuki
Tanuki. Tanuki. Find the seasons. Natsu. Natsu and Aki. Aki.
きのこ
Inoki.
きのこきのこ
Hinoko. Subarashi. You've mastered more than half of the hiragana. Soon you will know them all. In the next lessons, let's review all 25 letters. Hiragana review time. I'm starting to get a little distracted in my mind while I'm doing this. This is going to be the final thing.
どうぞ
Section?
よろしく
Section. I don't really think this is a lesson. Final section for today. Japanese people never use body language when they talk. False. Japanese people bow when they greet each other, express thanks, apologize, or say goodbye. The deeper and more frequent the bowing, the more respectful it is. It's so rooted in the culture that some people bow on the phone, even though the other person can't see them. Hotel staff, shop assistants, and servers will bow to you. If you like, you can give them a small bow in return. Continue. Japanese people nod their heads to mean yes, and for no. They shake their heads or wave their hand left and right. When the movement is fast and repeated for a long time, the concept is even stronger. Yeah. 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 Japanese people often nod and say a casual version of saying hi, to show that they are listening. I love onomatopoeia listening.
すみません
Sometimes people use gestures even when they're on the phone. We use these symbols in Japan to indicate when something is good or bad. They are useful to know as they can be used to show when something is prohibited. Maru, Tatsu.
丸
Tatsu. You can't smoke. You can't smoke here. Nice. So I think that just about covers today. I feel pretty good about today's lesson. I actually feel like I understood a lot of it that I was doing, instead of just like memorizing it, even though I say that I feel like I don't really know what I'm learning and I feel like I'm not learning anything. But I can feel the progress a little bit. My brain isn't 100%, and I was still getting the questions right when I would focus on the questions. So I think that's a pretty good sign about how I'm progressing along as I keep studying daily. It's a little hard because my brain is starting to get fried, but pacing. I feel like this is good pacing. Alright everyone, it's time to put the fire out. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me by the campfire. If you didn't know already, I stream a variety of games live on Twitch at twitch.tv/arabona, ranging from gacha games, MMOs, and more. Feel free to come and join me at those cozy campfires and enjoy the ambiance. And that'll be all for today.